Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I usually don't make videos like this, but this time my Duster had an incident and somehow we managed to break the rear differential. I will make this video to explain what happened, especially for my follower in Israel and for Boris, which are following me ever since I started this channel. Hello guys. In the past days we gathered some cars and went for an off-road drive. You probably saw the last video. It was a short off-road drive for my Duster. That's because when we reached the steep hill you are seeing right now, I had the worst idea ever to try it out as a first car. It would have been great not to do that and take the Duster on a different trail. But what happened, and I take full responsibility for it. So at this steep hill, the Duster had, I think, too much momentum, which was okay at first, because as you can see, the first half of the steep hill was very hard, but the second one was even harder, and there were some big rocks there and there, and one of these rocks was the main factor that led to breaking of the rear diff. If you watch closely in this image, in the moment the Duster went up then down from that rock, that is the exact moment when something in the rear diff broke. And from that moment on, the rear wheels had no power. The rest of the steep hill was climbed using the winch, and after that we couldn't go any further, and we had to go down on the same trail we went up. I don't think this meant some extra damage for my rear diff, but in the end I have to replace it. A second-hand one costs around 300 euros. I already found one. Hopefully they send it to me today, and tomorrow there are some good chances of receiving it, and maybe on Monday, that's 3 days from now, we will replace it. We will replace the broken one on the Duster. After that, I am planning to repair the faulty rear diff and maybe sold it or keep it as a spare. But what's most important is that the Duster was taken to the extreme. Maybe in a different situation, or if the Duster had less speed when going up, the rear diff would have handled all the pressure. But I am also aware that with a different uphill speed, the Duster could not reach such height. Overall, it was a bad decision to try out that steep hill. I do regret it, but what I regret most is that it happened in the beginning of the off-road drive. Right now I'm going to fast forward a day or two to show you the replacement rear differential, and hopefully it will fit and work perfect.
3 days later.
This is the replacement differential. It has different numbers on the back, but at the first glance it seems to be working okay. And later this afternoon we're going to try and install it on the car, and I'll keep you posted if everything is okay or we have some problems. I also bought some high performance gear oil, and hopefully after today my Duster will be fully functional again. Meanwhile, the rear differential was replaced. Unfortunately, I didn't have time to film all the process. The only video from the replacement is this one that you are seeing right now. When the oil in the Duster's rear differential, the factory one, was removed, everything seems to be in working condition. I already made around 200 kilometers with my Duster and everything seems to work okay. This is how the new or the replacement rear differential looks like. Even if it has different numbers on it, so far everything seems to be in working condition. And right now we are going to go and test out this rear differential, first in auto mode with the ESC on, ESC off, then with the four-wheel drive lock mode, ESC on and ESC off, but without forcing the rear differential too hard. Let's go. Rear differential is working just fine. It's the stock one. It delivers the power to the wheel that has the less grip, as you all know it, and everything seems to be in working condition. I'm relieved that everything is okay, and in one of my next videos I will tear down the old differential, see what's wrong with it, and if the repair is not too expensive, I will repair it, keep it for my Duster as a spare, and eventually sell it so I can recover some of the money I invested in this new rear differential. That's it, guys. Thank you for watching. I'm really sorry that I couldn't I couldn't record the replacement process. The most important thing was to replace it sooner rather than later, and I'm glad everything works out fine. Thank you for watching, thank you for supporting me, and until next time, drive safe. If you have any other questions, feel free to ask me in the comment section. Bye bye.